Hey, what's going on, dudes? My name is TDC and welcome back to my Minecraft world. I am so sorry it's been so long, man. I have not had a chance really over the last couple of weeks to sit down and play. I have been so busy. I'm getting ready to move at the middle or in the middle of next month, and there's been a lot of stuff going on. So all the videos that have been coming out of my channel here recently have been really backlogged. So like Sky Factory 3, I can kind of sit down and record that for a couple days in a row, but I can get like 6 to 9, 10 episodes out. And this episode, this series, I kind of like to keep it up to date. So I don't care to backlog this series as much as some of the other ones. So that is why there's been a big lack of my Minecraft world here recently. So hopefully after I get moved in a couple of weeks, things should start to die down and be better, and we can get back to work. But we've got a project I want to work on today, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And actually, before we land, let's come back over here. We need to update our patron hall. We got a new patron. So I went ahead, I got all the armor enchanted up here, and I've got the sign all set up over here. But, oh, nope, wrong one. Sorry. Krista G, thank you so much for your support on Patreon. I really do appreciate it. And apparently your pants and your helmet, they keep going in the wrong slot. So let's put them here. Come, there we go, and there you go. So you are all set up. Thank you really so much to everybody, all my patrons, man. This haul is looking awesome. I really like it. So this is everybody that supported me over probably the last 2 years, or since I've ever done or since I started my patrons. So we are filling out, man. It's so cool. So thank you guys so much. But today's project, I want to work on a tomb. We've got all of this stuff here, but we don't have like a graveyard. A graveyard is something I do want to do, but today I want to work on like a tomb, or I guess that would be called a tomb, or like catacombs or something, but it'll be connected to the church over here. So this is kind of like our little churchy thing that we have built, and I think we can do it at one of two places. I was thinking that we could either do it here, and that would be, this actually wouldn't be a bad spot. I was working a little bit over here, and this is the area that I had picked out. Remember we had these doors here for forever, and they just kind of went into this cave? I was thinking this would be a cool spot to have kind of like, you know, some graves and some, what do they call them? I guess they are called tombs, where it's just like, you know, there's like a body or a casket kind of built up like on a pedestal or something. That's kind of what I wanted to do in here, but now, you know, I guess we could probably do both. We could have kind of like the important people in here, and then on the other side over here, this could be more for like the sort of like the townsfolk graveyard or something, because this cave is pretty big, and I can't remember if this is the one. These kind of connect up in some different spots. Where does this one go? Is this a dead end? I think this is, yeah, this one's a dead end, but there's another one that will wrap up around over by our little two houses. The twins. Okay, well this one comes out over here. But where does it go? I want to know now. I'm kind of curious. So let's go take a look and see. But yeah, dudes, I am moving. I am so excited. The new place that we're getting, me and my fiance, we were thinking about trying to find a house, and we looked for a long time, but we just couldn't find anything, for one, that we liked, and two, we couldn't find a place that would allow our pit bull. We have a pit bull dog, and he's about almost 5 years or so now. He thinks he's like 2. He's still a puppy, but nobody wants to rent to people that have pit bulls apparently, and that's been kind of like the biggest problem that we've had. And I'm kind of glad, because the apartments that we found, we're moving back into another apartment unfortunately, but the place that we found, they do, whoa, okay, we got to get a bow up and going. You know what? Let's go do that real quick. I think I have a super bow over by the iron farm and the fish farm. So we'll go take a look here in just a second. But yeah, so the apartment complex that we found, they actually do rent to pit bull owners, which is awesome. So they kind of support the breed, and they kind of, you know, just help advocate for big dogs and everything like that. So it's really cool. We're happy about it, and that's going to be awesome. But it's just such a long wait because now we're just ready to move. We're ready to get out of our apartment that we're in right now and get into, yes, we have it. It's our super bow. But we don't have cork. So we have to have arrows on us. And there's probably no arrows over here. I do need to get all of this stuff moved in to our fish farm, but do we have arrows down here? I don't think that we do. No, that's just a spillover. But yeah, so we're just really excited to move and just getting ready. I mean, like, we've already got almost everything packed and ready to go. Oh, come on, take off. There we go. Whoa. It's good stuff. But now it's the whole waiting process that sucks, because it's just so far away. Like, I think as of today, me recording this, we have 30 days. We've been counting down the days. We're ready, man. We are so ready to move, and it's gonna be awesome. I finally will have an office, so that should help with the recordings quite a bit too. Because like right now, I am set up in the corner of my living room. So you can hear my ferrets going off all the time. You can hear like the heater and the air conditioning turn on and off in the background of my videos. You can hear the dog snoozing, which you'll probably always hear the dog snoozing, because if I try to lock him out of my office, he'd just be scratching at the door. So I'm probably going to buy him some sort of little bed to put into our office. And he can just chill in there while I'm doing recordings and everything else, and yeah, it'll be fun. But it's gonna be so nice, man. I'm so ready to have an office. I haven't had an office in like 2 years, and yeah, so 2 years I've been doing this in the middle of my living room. It makes it so hard, but finally we'll have an office, so it should be really awesome. And I'm gonna definitely be doing like some sort of, where'd those creepers go? Did they just disappear? I guess they despawned. I swear there was one over here and then one over there, but I'm getting kind of sidetracked. But yeah, so I think, be doing some sort of apartment tour, office tour coming up soon, because honestly, we could probably do that for a 30,000 subscriber special, because we are so close to hitting 30,000, man. I think we are almost at 30. Are we at 30? Oh, no, not 30. 27,000 subscribers. But either way, I mean, it's awesome. And I haven't done a subscriber special in a long time. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is showing you just how big of an upgrade from apartment to apartment we're going to be doing. And then we'll do an office tour kind of as a setup, or like a separate video. And I'm just flying back and forth. I got to get back into the habit of doing stuff. I'm used to just being able to fly around everywhere on Sky Factory, but we don't have that here. So let's go take a look at our project here. But I think it should be a lot of fun, so make sure you stay tuned for the apartment tour and all that kind of stuff. So I'm excited about it. I'll show you where I have been living, and then I'll show you where we're moving to. So it's going to be quite a difference. I'm super excited about. But we need to figure out how we want to do this, because I'm kind of thinking, I got our project stuff here. I'm kind of thinking that I would like to keep the shape of this cave, and obviously we'll just kind of like flatten everything out and make it look a little bit better. But as far as like some of these, like this here, we can kind of cut through and clear out. And I don't know if it would be better to have kind of like the tombs built like in the middle of the floor, or if we want to, we could put them like up on the wall, or like dig out a little area, something. Or we could maybe build like a little tiny small room. So what I mean by that is we could probably dig out like just a little bit, and I'd probably do it 5 wide. So let's get rid of this guy, and we'll clear this one out. I guess we just need to figure out what our little tomb, is it tomb? What's the word I'm looking for? I keep thinking it's tomb. I guess it would be, right? I'm not sure now. I'm like second guessing my vocabulary here. Let's toss this guy down. Let's make some stone slabs, and I think I've got, yeah, we got some stairs here. I didn't bring any cobble with me though. I should have brought some cobble. So here's what I'm thinking, is we'll do something kind of like this. And since the Minecraft player is 2 blocks tall, right? So 1, 2, this is only going to be 2 blocks tall here on the center, or the inside. We'll come around like so. We will connect that up like that. And then we could do one of two things. I think we're probably going to end up doing it like that. We could do it on top like that, but that's just kind of too pyramid-y looking. And I don't really care for that too much. But if we did something like that, I think that could be cool. And then, oh, you know what? Hold on, let's try this. So that's like the top of it, right? The head. We'll put those guys there. Let's make some of these, and let's make one of these. Then we could put this. You hear my dog? I hear him. Hey, chill out over there. He's scratching. Do we want to do it like that or like this? That's probably better. If we did something, I don't know. I kind of like it. That would be cool. And then the other option too is we could, let's make some more stone brick slabs like so. We could slab all of the floor in here so this doesn't look as tall. Oh, we're gonna need way more than that. That's fine. Let's just, actually no, why am I doing that? Let's save the stone just in case we need it. And then I've got stone bricks in here. So we'll do this. Yeah, sure, why not? We can just slab the floor. So one, we won't have spawns in here, since I would like to kind of try to keep it dark if we could. And then two, it kind of looks like they're more, like they're elevated from the floor, but at the same time, it's still kind of, it's not super obtrusive. I don't know. What does that look like? I think that looks cool. We'll do that. And let's just kind of slab some of this area out and see, get a rough idea about what this looks like. I think that could be cool. Maybe we could change the stairs so it doesn't match everything else. Ooh, what kind of stairs could we do? I guess we could do spruce or oak. Because I don't think cobble would really look all that good, would it? Let's go see. Let's just go grab some real quick and see what that looks like. Because I don't know. I'm an advocate for cobble. Okay? I like cobble, as you can tell. There's a lot of cobble everywhere in this world, and it blends as long as you use it right. But you just can't go like all willy-nilly with cobblestone and expect it to look amazing. You've got to use it sparingly. That's the trick. Sparingly or blended. If it's blended, I think it looks pretty good. But sometimes it's just not the right block. But we'll see. Do I have any cobble up here? I probably don't. I was probably responsible and put it all the way. Yeah, probably. So let's just come down here. Let me grab some cobble and I'll meet you back over there. Okay, so whoops. What does this look like? Maybe this is better. And we could do, what if we did like blocks here on the corner? Now, oh, you know what? Let's try these. If we put these here. No, that looks derpy. Maybe just one. That doesn't look bad. And then we could do, let's pull that up, pull this up. Run logs all the way up to the ceiling. Probably yeah, just kind of round that out a little bit, and then we can do torches. And then we could do something cool like here on the side, so we could have like, oh, maybe we could do something like this, right? So it'd be kind of like a shrine-ish thing. I don't have any clay, but we could put like pots and stuff here. So kind of Skyrim-esque, right? That could be kind of cool. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I brought over some soul sand. What if we popped out the middle and put soul sand in here? Is that a little too zombie-esque? I don't think I really like the soul sand. I like the slabs better. Yeah. Here's somebody. Yeah, that can be cool, man. Then we could have like little stuff. I wish we had golden buttons. I wish you could make buttons. I wish you could make every block in the game out of everything. So like, I wish you could make soul sand stairs, like a soul sand button. Maybe not like doors or anything out of that kind of stuff, but the certain building blocks, you need to be able to make everything. So we can make like a stupid button. I wish it was spruce and not oak textured. So come on, Mojang, get your stuff together. But we could do something like that and kind of have like different little artifacts and stuff that we could place. Yeah, that could be kind of cool. I like it. Let's try another one. Let's put one right here. So we're doing 5 wide, right? So that's 4, 5. I have to dig all this out. Doesn't have to be as tall, but we'll just come in a few blocks. And this should work, I think. I still really, really do want to do like a barrow from Skyrim. I guess this could maybe be like a smaller one or smaller version, just to kind of get a feel of how we can do it and make it look. But I said a long time ago that I wanted to do the barrow from Skyrim because I just think that would be a lot of fun, man. So the whole thing ends up being, how long was it? 5 blocks or 4? I think it was 4. Yeah, so 3 stairs and then a slab, and we could do each one differently, I suppose. So let's do like so. Let's get everything on our hotbar here. We'll put these guys here, and then let's make a few of these. I feel like we could use them. 8 sounds like a good number. Put that there, and then these other. Let's make some more slabs. Stone slabs, I mean. Like this. I can put those down at the bottom. I wish you could do these in slabs and not just full blocks. I feel like that would be better. We'll do that like that. Then I guess we do need to come in one more block, and let's just throw a torch down for temporary. Dig this out some. Are we close to like the outside here? I don't think so. I think that's just a pocket of dirt. Okay, so now we needed, is it the logs here in the back? Yeah, we're gonna use spruce wood for all the wood down here. Let's fill this hole back in. Don't like holes. No. There we go. And you know, on this one, we can maybe do something like that. And then have those there like so. And we could put in one of these guys here. And that could be like where everything is. What do we think? Place, please. And then down here, let's do some stairs. We can kind of, no, let's put it here. No. There. Yeah, so I think that's pretty cool, man. I like it. So there's a couple of them anyway. And like I said, we can always come back and kind of terraform the ceiling a little bit, but I'd like it to kind of be cave-like, right? So I think if we were living in a little village like this, they would see the cave as kind of like a natural thing, and obviously death is natural. I'm drawing at straws here. I really don't know what I'm talking about, but I think it would be just kind of cool to go with the shape of the cave. So we could do like maybe one right here. Actually, let's mark all these off. So do one there, and then we could do one here. Maybe do another one around here somewhere. And then we could have a staircase coming up here doing something else, because this comes to the outside, so this might be like just a back entrance to the whole place, and we can make creeper. I'm pretty sure. Yep, I heard you. Where's your super bow? Oh yeah, super bow. This thing is awesome. So I guess what I'll do is I'll spend a little bit of time here and dig out some of the rooms, maybe place in some of these guys here and work on slabbing the floor, and we'll come back and take a look. I will go grab everything here so we can start maybe placing some of these guys and see what that looks like together. So give me a little bit, I'll be right back. Okay, so I did a little research, and catacomb is what I'm looking for here, the word that I'm looking for. So catacombs, typically they're by churches and stuff like that, and they're used for underground burials and, you know, religious sites, I guess it would be. So this actually worked out pretty cool. Let's see, I got some clay pots and I got some other things that maybe we can just kind of lay around here and just see how things look. But oh, I didn't bring any other small flowers. Okay, so maybe no flower, maybe just the pot. It could be like little burial urns, you know, like you see in Skyrim or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to craft up more of them because I don't have a whole lot to work with clay wise, but we'll just kind of get an idea and see what they look like here. And we can do, let's do one right there. I think that'll be good. And then I also brought over some I wanted to see what this would look like, because I think it would look cool in kind of a catacomby type area, but using these chorus flowers just to kind of see what they look like. Oh, and this is something I found out too. So check this out. If I need stone on my hotbar, this has been in the game forever, but I just now started using it. If I need stone in my hotbar, if I need dirt, let's see, do I have any slabs? Yeah, we got slabs. Soul sand, stone. You just middle mouse click and it automatically puts it into that slot, so I don't have to keep opening my inventory like I have been doing, juggling stuff around. So it's actually really, really handy. If I don't have something to click on, then obviously I have to go into my inventory, but if I don't, then it's actually pretty cool. So I want to see if this will grow right here. It doesn't have to grow like super tall or nothing, but it would be kind of cool to have some of these. They're kind of like tombey feeling to me, you know. I don't know, it's cool. We'll see what it looks like. Let's grab some stairs here. I just kind of want to connect this up. I think we're just about done for today because I want to get your guys' input and maybe some ideas about what we can do in here. Oh, it stopped growing. Alright, so maybe there's just not enough light in here. That would have been really cool though. That's fine, I suppose. Whoa, what happened? What did I have? Does it not take a... Oh, it doesn't take your tools off the hotbar. That's interesting. It goes to that first slot here. I don't want my torches there. But yeah, so I think I'm going to wait and get your guys' feedback and input and let you guys decide maybe how we can do this or other things that look kind of cool. This I thought looked awesome. So this is like a 2 wide grave. But I just dug out the back here and it's like a lighting glitch. But it's really, it just kind of looks cool. I like it. So I kept it, and I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. So we may have to do something like that for some of the other ones too, but it may not work because that one's 2 wide. And all these other ones are like 3 or 5 wide. So, and this one's sideways just to kind of throw things off a little bit. I think it looks cool. But anyways, dudes, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. We actually got quite a bit done. I'm happy with this. And, oh, I don't have any stone brick stairs on me. I must have put them away. Let's do this real quick. Do I have any in here? Yeah. We'll get rid of the endstone since we can't use it. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button for me down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure you leave your ideas and stuff like that. What can we add to this place to make it look a little bit more to me? and stuff like that. It's a good start, what we got done today, but I think there's some other stuff we can do, and I may play around with it some to see what all we can come up with, but yeah, it's a good start, and we still got all of this area over here to do too. So let me know, leave it in a comment down below, and I will see you guys soon. So just real quick again, sorry if the episodes are kind of sparse, few and far between. Like I said, I'm getting ready to move, so that's taking up a lot of time. I've been working a lot trying to save up extra money just so we can make this move as comfortable as possible, and hopefully it won't affect videos too much, but if it does, I apologize, and just know that they're coming. And we'll be back soon. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for coming to hang out with me today, and I will see you next time. Peace.